Hello everyone and welcome to my 64th review. Today I'll be reviewing The Sun's Tirade by Isaiah Rashad. This is Isaiah Rashad's debut studio album apparently, and that would seem like there'd be a lot of worry on this being good, but judging from Sylvia demo, which was great, I feel like it would follow the same sounds as Sylvia demo, but I knew it would be great. And there are some songs I don't care for, but he definitely doesn't disappoint. Let's get into this. Where You At is the intro, and it's just a funny little skit from Dave Free complaining or questioning on where Isaiah's album is, and I won't go back to this really, but it's still funny. For the Squaw brings a lo-fi or relaxed feel with the Rhodes angelic sounding background vocals and percussion, with Isaiah also bringing a laid-back feel going to, I guess, being content with your money as long for him as his bills are paid, and also just being grateful for the position he's been put in. I love the feel he gives in this song, sounding like he's thankful for everything, showing a lot of emotion even with its laid-back feel, and this is definitely a top 3. Free Lunch has its more somewhat ominous and aggressive feel with heavy bass percussion, then more light Rhodes and strings with Isaiah's aggressive performance going to working hard for what he has now it seems. It's a great song with great verses, bringing a more laid-back feel and lively chorus which doesn't sound bad but kind of out of place with the rest of the song. I don't care for the chorus, but it's still a great song. Rope/rosegold brings another ominous feel for Rope with the heavy bass and percussion, while Isaiah's kind of dressy performance inserts ominous background vocals, making it sound like something you might hear on Untitled Unmastered. This does give some sort of hope, but it goes in deep with him referring to Rope as safety to maybe escape his problems, but also as another way to escape his problems by hating himself. I do like it, but this sound isn't something I want to listen to a lot. Then with Rose Gold brings a more relaxed feel with the Rhodes, the lo-fi sounding drums, and synth bass, I think, going to just wanting life to be like it used to be, maybe, or just wanting to relax in life. I do like this part more than Rope, but I would have liked more with Isaiah's performance, so it's a mid-song in general and full. What's Wrong was a really intriguing song with Zacari and Kendrick Lamar. Isaiah and Kendrick will work well together definitely, but I didn't know what Zacari's kind of voice would fit on this song. But this song is great with everyone fitting well and contributing greatly. The instrumental is kind of weird with the guitar and drums sounding good, but the sporadic vocal samples sound very messy at some points. And while it does sound cheerful, but it does go deep into Isaiah's substance abuse and him whilst being dropped from TDE. Then Kendrick and Zacari giving some sort of feel of acceptance, with Zacari being a smooth chorus, not even sounding like him, really sounding like Sir Smino. Then Kendrick of course brings a great verse. This is a great song overall with great storytelling and honestly a top 5. Park brings a more exciting feeling song with it more trap oriented with the drums and weird feeling piano keys. It's not a bad song per se, but I don't care for the drums here really alongside the piano, and Isaiah's performance, while fine, adds on to the messiness and is one of the weaker songs in my opinion. His writing is great going to, I think, knowing he had potential and coming to where he is, but I just don't care for the sound of this song. Bday brings an enchanting feel with the instrumental, offering this marimba, I think, and these wind chimes with jumpy feeling percussion, and gives off this layback feel from Isaiah, seeming to maybe be intoxicated going to his 25th birthday, and feeling great. Deacon Blues doesn't offer much, but is fine, with Kari Faux offering a short verse near the end, and also bringing a layback feel. But overall, I really like this song, it was one of my favorites. Silkk da Shocka was a song I was really excited for to see what Isaiah and Sid would do together, and it's incredible depicting the story of a troubled relationship with everything being great with things getting harder near the end, with Isaiah becoming more famous and having to decide if they want to continue this new famous life or continue with her, but at the end with his new life becoming the wrong choice with girls loving him but for his fame while also going through a drug problem. This song brings a soothing feel with the guitar and drums, with the song also being produced by Steve Lacy. Then the duets Isaiah and Sid do together is great, and it's my favorite song. Tity and Dolla offer a mix of relaxing and lively trap with the soothing guitar and whistling, with the drums bringing more, and I love the mix here sounding good really alongside Isaiah, Hugh, Augustine, who I didn't know, and J-Rock. Going to it seems their successes, while Isaiah reflects more on his past with drugs. Love the instrumental and what everyone provides. The chorus is pretty underwhelming, but this song is still one of my favorites here. Stuck in the Mud seemed promising with it featuring SZA, and it's not a bad song really, but I think it's too long. The first part is great with the Rhodes and drums, with Isaiah and SZA offering great performances, but offering more personal topics on drug addiction again and other problems. I think the second part of this song was unneeded or could have been much shorter. I don't hate it seeming to go into Isaiah using drugs to make all of his problems go away and the problems from that, but it's just uninteresting sound-wise and too long. So it is one of my least favorite songs, but the first part also not being something I go back to a lot. A lot brings more trap style feel with the bells, synths, heavy trap drums, and bass, and I do love the instrumental, but what Isaiah provides is just disappointing. To being another laid-back performance, but it just feels lazy here, which could offer to the field the message, even though I think it's just him dogging about his wealth and wanting more. There's also this effect it seems on his voice that makes him more disappointing. I don't hate the instrumental, I do prefer this song over others, but I just don't care for what Isaiah does here. Bday brings another mellow and pretty depressing feeling song with its aggressive part as well as its mellow synths and aggressive trap drums, and Isaiah performance, touching more on his drug addiction but seeming to touch on getting better. It is pretty heartbreaking, but I really like the sound of the song with a lot to it and a top 5. Just like rappers in their entertaining song touching on his life as a rapper, and with while it may seem all great, he touches on his depression that came with that. I mainly love on this song Isaiah's writing depicting what I think of this rap life being great at first with his success in youth, then going to using drugs, being with other women, and being depressed. It is definitely a great song. I don't care for the instrumental too much, but the song's so good. Don't Matter is a song I really don't care for, with it seeming to go into sex. What Isaiah and Lance Skywalker provide isn't bad really, but it's just really rapid and sporadic, and I just don't care for the sound of the song with the bright synths and the very fast and pick crush sounding drums. This is one of my least favorite songs. Brenda brings another soothing song being dedicated to his grandma and going to it seems the teachings from her. I love the emotion to this, and with it to seem just focus on the good parts of her life and not with her being dead. Of course, it's incredibly unfortunate, but I think it's better to focus on the fact that they were there at all in your life. And this song sounds incredible too, with the lush guitar, drums, and saxophone, which I knew right away was Terrace Martin. This is definitely a top 3. The By George outro is I guess the outro, but there is another song after this. But anyways, this is another instance of a song with Isaiah providing a great performance, with here seeming to detail a story of him and a woman. But I just don't care for the sound of the song. It's not that it's bad, it's just I would have wanted more, and it's kind of underwhelming, making it one of my least favorite songs, which is unfortunate and a pretty weak outro. Find a Topic, Homie's Back is I guess a bonus track and is a much better outro per se if you refer to this as the outro. I love the energy he brings to this song alongside the instrumental, with the ominous feeling guitar and bass, and drums seem to be a response to what Dave Free says on Silkk da Shocka. I'm trying to find a topic. I don't know if there is a solid topic on this song, but it's still really enjoyable. It's a mid-song in the ranking because I prefer a lot of other songs over this one, but this is a great song. And all I really have to say left is, this is my least favorite Isaiah Rashad album, but this has some incredible highlights, and I love the emotion here touching on drug abuse. 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching.